Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, the 12th of January, 2025, my return day of streaming for the week. A 6-day streaming week yet coming up here on DSP Gaming, and of course, over on the DSP Gaming Real channel on Kick. Good stuff today. Let's talk about it. It was a good streaming day, in my opinion. So I came back to a loaded podcast, including the Phil's Day Off segment, recapping how things went with the soft lock of the Indiana Jones playthrough and the rage at Street Fighter 6 on Friday night. Also, watching and reacting to the Atomfall gameplay video that had been released back on Friday, but I hadn't had a chance to watch. So it was cool to do the live react to that because I learned a lot about Atomfall and shared my opinions on that game in that video. For the record, I have broken that highlight clip out of the podcast and edited it to have some zoom-ins and to edit out some of the more downtime or filler kind of stuff in that video. So it's actually a lot more concise now, and that highlight will be available on the channel tonight if you want to watch it overnight. It's a good piece of content, in my opinion, okay? So then after the podcast ended and we went over the schedule and the like, we jumped into Stalker 2. Today was one of those, I would say, more frustrating days of Stalker 2. There wasn't a whole lot of plot development. We did actually end up not in only 2, but 3 new regions of the map, pretty much encompassing almost the entire western portion of said map. However, the frustrating part is there's an insane amount of walking. Like, you have to walk around a lot. And everyone was saying, yeah, the final third of Stalker 2, which we're about to enter now, basically is a lot of freaking walking all over the place. And I was like, the other frustrating part about it is that for some bizarre reason, a lot of the previous towns in the game are gone. So they're overrun or abandoned. So places you used to go to get upgrades, to sell your inventory, to buy things, they're just not available anymore. And it's pretty frustrating because I'm at a point in the game where, like, I had a whole bunch of stuff to sell today. And in the 3 hours I played the game, I never found a single person who would buy. So I was able to actually do some upgrades at an engineer vendor or whatever you want to call it, tech guy, but I never could sell, so I didn't have enough money to do all the upgrades I wanted to do. And then the upgrade guy was limited to only doing weapons, and he wouldn't upgrade my armor, which was really dumb because I have new armor that I wanted to make better, and I couldn't do it. So yeah, it was overall pretty frustrating, a day where enemies just kept spawning out of thin air and appearing near me and attacking me from behind. Every 5 seconds, you got a quick save because enemies are spawning out of nowhere and then almost insta-killing you with each shot that they hit you from a million miles away with a shotgun, and they're psychic and they can see through brush and everything and still shoot you perfectly when you can't even see them. Really frustrating stuff. And, you know, I've been honest throughout the entirety of the playthrough. I hate to say some people are just butt kissers and they really like Stalker like they always have. You know, probably some of these were the people who were like wondering and begging for me to play Stalker 2 because they like Stalker so much. Keep in mind, I didn't play Stalker 1. But man, the game is just not polished and has a lot of rough around the edges moments that make it a lot more frustrating than it really should be. And that's unfortunate. You know, I understand the situation with the game dev studio and everything, but it is what it is. You know, I got further today and people are saying, yeah, you've hit about the 2/3 mark now in the plot. And I'm around, I want to say I'm like 23 or 26 hours in, something like that. So yeah, people were saying you could probably beat the plot in about 40 hours. So it kind of makes sense. Probably another third of the game and we'll wrap it up. So yeah. So we're heading into the home stretch at this point. On the late stream, it was Microsoft Flight Simulator. And again, we flew to a big variety of locations, including Dublin Island, a place in Saudi Arabia, a couple locations. I think one was in Mexico, an island in Mexico that people wanted me to land on, where people said they do Day of the Dead celebrations. And oddly enough, we kept finding the same store 20 times on the island. It was really weird. We also went to New Mexico and a place there. And we also went to Area 51 and we went to Rio. So we went to a lot of places tonight in Flight Sim. Now, how do we do support-wise? First stream, we hit the goal, we crushed the goal, we exceeded the goal, and made over $200. The late stream, we made about $80. I'm not sad at all. That's fine, especially for a Flight Sim stream and we're not doing it all the time and it's nice, chill time together. That's good. So overall, a great streaming day, a good amount of support. Everything was great. We're now up to 63 goals hit. And we determined this morning the DSP Tries It idea is Jersey Mike's has a brand new roasted chicken sandwich variety, of which they have a new spicy version that has like this spicy pepper relish and and pepperoni along with this cheese and chicken and stuff. Looks really good. I want to try it. So that's going to be our DSP tries it for the week when we hit 70. So let's get to 70. Okay? Cool. Tomorrow is Monday. And on Monday the 13th will be another chill podcast in the morning. And then the return of Dark Souls with mods on the first stream. I'm excited for this. I think that it'll go well. I've definitely liked the run up to this point. Like I said, we just beat Anne Orlando. So I'm excited to see, further in how it goes. And tomorrow night is the return of Call of Duty. And you all know you've loved Call of Duty on PC so far with keyboard and mouse. It's been chaotic and a good time. So more of that tomorrow night. Hopefully we will hit some of the goals and continue on towards our big reward later in the week. Okay, guys? That's it. It was just a solid, return day. I had a great time. Be sure to check out the highlight tonight of me reacting to Atomfall, and I'll see you all in the morning for another solid streaming day of fun. Peace out. Have a good night. See you then.